Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill here today, Max Meyer. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
4 o'clock.
Next pitch off the plate. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Stowers. And there's one down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter.
Meyer. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Riley Green. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution. And
now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A solo shot. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That gets by him. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
everything came together. For him, challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Line to right, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Colt Keith.
No, that's a ball.
And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing called strike. And the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On the hill here today, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Leading off,
Liam Hicks.
Hitter, number 34, Liam, hit.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Otto Lopez.
No.
Hard liner. Brings it in. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. A switch hitter batting right. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Griffin Conant in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
That's the ball. Oh.
That's out to center field. Marcy takes it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. Zach McKinstry will hit next. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And that just misses. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And next to hit for Detroit, James Outman. To third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey.
Owen Casey. Oh.
Base knock center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
But he's back. Marcy hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2022. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Comes up empty. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The turn by McGonigal at second. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Sanoha in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Top half of the third inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped towards third. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one ripped but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
That one hammered but pulled foul. The 1-2.
Whoa.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Liam Hicks. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stowers in the box now. Takes strike one. Up the middle.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
So now with one away and a man at second, Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins, the 1-0.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Play is made, 2 out. Xavier Edwards digs in now. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. He's 0 for 1.
Oh.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. The 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here comes Torque to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the air right field. And that is a foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Late with the swing there. Strike three, got him with the sweeper. And up next for Detroit, Colt Heath. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom four. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey.
Owen Casey.
Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Jacob Marcy.
Oh. The Tigers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
That's out the corner.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least one or two breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fouls it back with two strikes. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Miami, ready now for the 5th inning. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. In the air, left field. And that is foul.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next pitch is outside. Sliced hard but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Kona pulls it in on the run. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Sanoha tosses to first. That's out number 3. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Liam Hicks. He was late there, strike 1. Hicks, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Hit in the air left field. Green on the run. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Man at second. In the dirt. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Left fielder,
So up next, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Konai under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Konai.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. The Tigers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. So digging in, Jacob Marcy, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That's the ball.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Runner around third. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. Two down. So up next, Javier Sanoja. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the... Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Lake Bacher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Colt Keith, the next to hit.
No, that's the ball.
And that one wrapped foul. In the air to left center. Konai under it. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Matt Vierling. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
0-2. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Oh, and they got him. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Liam Hicks. In the air, center field. 1 away. So digging in, Kyle Stowers. 1 for 3. And there are 2 outs. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Kyle Finnegan on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. That gets by him. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the seventh. Now at the plate, Griffin Conine. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the move. No throw. He's in there safely.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's the 0-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We go to the 8th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's the ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3. Outman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. No appeal. And the count even 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Upstairs. Full count pitch. He'll have to wait. Time called at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one clips the corner. Bacher measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2016. Out towards right center field. Casey gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder. Number 51 gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Digging in, Jacob Marcy. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in.
Runner takes off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Joe Mack, the next up for the Marlins. Ripped, but it curls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. Riley Green up now.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 29, Keith Fairbanks.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that drops in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a big swing and a miss.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2 down. That one missed.
That's a ball.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Javier Sanoja. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Way high. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Just missed. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be.
Tyler Holton gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. So now here's the DH, Liam Hicks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses. Ball one. Called out on strikes. And the Marlins with just one out left. Stowers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one fouled off. Holton is just one strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.